out here. If I do, it's like 20-minute cat naps and then going to work. So I'm not 100% on my A game. That's why I'm always nervous at work, because I know I'm not 100%. I know my brain is not 100%. Lack of sleep, lack of food, just normal things in everyday life that I've taken for granted that I don't have anymore. And that's why I get nervous going to work, because I don't feel like I'm 100% on my brain is not 100% sharp. It's not. I'll say it. I'll be honest. And it's just like that, because even people that are in an apartment or in a home and go to work and they don't get proper sleep or eat properly, they feel some sort of way the next day when they go to work, like, damn, I didn't get great sleep last night. Like, you're gonna feel some sort of way. So if you're not sleeping at all, how are you supposed to perform at your top level if you're not even getting any sleep? Like, it's just not possible. It's 100% not possible. So I don't think people take that into consideration. Hold on, something's stabbing me in my pocket. Ow, hold on. I don't think people take that into consideration either. What is stabbing me? Hold on. So thank you for liking the live, y'all. I appreciate it. So that's just pretty much it. I'm just in a fucked up headspace right now, and I don't know how. I wish I knew how to get out of it. And the people have said, for a place to stay, go admit yourself and say that you're, how do you say this? Schmidl. But I'm not. So I don't want to do that, and then they just pump you full of shit that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really helpful either, because now they're just giving you shit that you don't need based on something that you said. So I don't know if that's really the route I want to take at all, So I don't really want to do that either. So it's like your options are limited. I've even tried, as much as I didn't want to, I even tried calling a DV shelter, and they're full. And I heard that if they're full, they're supposed to put you up in a hotel. They don't do that. I called the 800 number, and I even called the one around here. Both of them don't do that. Neither one of them do that. The 1-800 number is just basically like a hotline. They tell you, like, call this place, call this place, call this place. Plus they would 5150. I don't even know what that is, 5150. I have no idea what that is. Is that a bad thing? Now 5150, I've never heard of that before, so I don't know what that even is. Like, I don't know if they can fire you because you're going in something. Like, I don't know if they can. Oh yeah, I don't know if they can fire you for that. They make you go and you can't leave. Yeah, but then prime example, then what happens after those few days? What happens after 72 hours? I'm right back on the street. So it's like, is that really helpful? So they just pumped me full of shit that I don't need, because in all actuality, I don't feel that way at all. I don't want to do that. I don't feel schmidl, like, at all. Yeah, I don't feel that way at all. As shitty as my life is, I don't feel that way at all. So now I feel like now they're just pumping me full of shit that I really don't need, because that's what I said to them. So I don't really think that that's helpful. Just like I said the other day, Florida, more and more states are implementing, if you're sleeping in a park or you're homeless, you go to jail, you get arrested. I don't know how that's helping any homeless person, because they can't put you in there for months. They probably could put you in there for 24, 48 hours, and they're going to release you, and then you're right back on the street, and then it's just going to be a vicious cycle. So it's not like they're setting you up with anything in there to be like, okay, so when you get out, contact this person, or we're going to put you up in a shelter, we're going to make sure this doesn't happen again. No, they're not doing none of that. They just put you in there and put you right back on the street for it to happen again. So thank God that's not a law in New Jersey, but I feel like slowly but surely, it may not happen this year or next year, but no, they don't. No, they don't what? I just saw this. The average down payment for an apartment, it depends. Around here is probably like $2,000, and that's probably the minimum, $2,000. No, that's what I'm saying. They don't help find you a place. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. They don't help find you a place, so they're just putting you right back on the street for it to happen again. So it's like, it's just a vicious cycle. So what's the point of that? You're just putting somebody right back on the street to put them right back in jail again, to put them right back on the street, to put them, you know what I'm saying? So it's pointless. Like, is providing housing and hurricane. Yeah, but that's if you're down there. I don't even know how I could get down, because I saw that too. I don't even know how I can get down there, and I don't know exactly what kind of like cleanup. I'm not the biggest person, and I'm not the strongest person. That's not an excuse. That's just the reality of it. I'm 5-something, 110 pounds, 113 pounds. So it's not, I'm not the biggest person compared to like a grown man. I don't know how much I would really be able to lift. They have Section 8 in Jersey, but the application process has to be open. Like, there's only, just say from October 13th till October 21st, they'll have it open. And if it's not open, you can't apply. And even through Section 8, that takes 8 to 10 years minimum to get. There's one apartment complex that I know of that goes based off your income. So I don't know exactly how much they would charge. They have a wait list. I had an application in for, I want to say, the past like 2 months and haven't heard anything. Last time I called, you put in like your file number or whatever it is, and they'll tell you, like, it's just an automated system, like, you're on the list, when something opens we'll call you. Like, you can't even speak to somebody. So I don't know if there's 25 people on the list ahead of me. It doesn't tell you anything. It's just a basic automated, like, you're on the list and that's it. I haven't seen that many. Like, I wish there were more, but I really haven't seen that many in this area. And then when you do Google, like a blanket Google, like low income housing, they'll still give you like, what the hell is it? What the hell is that shit called? Zillow. They'll give you Zillow. I know that there's no low income housing on Zillow. I've been on Zillow. I've been on, what the hell's the other one? I can't think of it right now. Oh my God, I can't think of it. Zillow and the other one. Like, if you Google low income housing, they'll just give you apartments. They'll just give you apartments that are still $1,200, $1,500. I get emails every single day. Like, I'm on like the email list for something that hits my criteria. And I just saw a 1-bedroom in Clifton for $1,600. That's insanely expensive. $1,600, that's not including utilities. So now you're talking phone bill, electric, Wi-Fi or TV. You gotta have some sort of Wi-Fi, food. So really you're paying almost $2,000 a month. Like, I can't afford that on my own. I just can't. It's impossible. You'll see one around here every 6 months for senior citizens, and that's it. There is one that I know of, and it is for seniors, because I was just thinking there is another one I know of, because I did Uber Eats to that building, and I actually asked, what kind of housing is this? And he said it's a senior housing. Rita, I applied to one, not cocktail waitress, but just waitress by my old job. The one place I applied to, they said they just opened. They were within their first year, so they weren't really that busy. The other place I applied to said they were looking for something for somebody with experience. I tried to tell them, like, I'm a quick learner, this and that, but I mean, other than that, I would have no problem waitressing. I really wouldn't. For that purpose, to have cash every day in my pocket. Like, even if it was just to get something to eat. Like, now that I know I can get a discounted hotel with my points, you never know. Like, I can make $70 and afford a room just off tips. Like, I'm just saying, I don't know how much tips you would make. I really don't. But I mean, it just sucks. Like, it just sucks being out here trying to find. I'm gonna have to charge my phone. It's on 28%, so I think I'm gonna try to find a restaurant or somewhere that I can sit in and charge my phone and get something to eat. What's the weekly rate for this week around there? For a hotel? I don't know, because the last time the weekly rate was $4 something, $4.29, $4.69. But now that I know I have points, I wonder if that rate would go down, because you get a discounted rate with points. So I don't know if that's accurate or not. Because if that's the case, I would love to get something Friday, but again, that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's a whole 5 days out here. I've already been out here 5 days. Like, you don't think I'm dying for a shower? You don't think I'm dying to lay down in a bed? I think that's why also my brain feels like this, because I'm not getting proper sleep. Like, my body hurts, just everything hurts. Like, I'm just emotionally and physically tired. Well, I'm sure, Barb, you would get tips. Maybe I'm wrong. More on like on a Friday night rather than like a Monday night. I could be wrong, but I feel like bars are busier on a weekend than they are on a weekday. But I could be wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to make money on a weekday, but I just feel like you would make more money on a weekend. That's just and I don't know if they would hire somebody that, I don't know if they have like seniority in places like that, where if you're new that you would get Friday nights as opposed to somebody that's been working there for 2-3 years. Maybe they would. I'm just speculating. Only way I would do something like that is not physically taking this, but if you had like a bartender position or something like that. But even that is still scary, like, even that is still scary. But I know people like that make decent money. Sometimes they put more girls on the floor on the weekends. I mean, I would love to see if I could find something just to have cash in my pocket, and especially some places on the weekends that are open till 12. I mean, if you're open till 12 and by the time you close, you leave there at 1. If I'm only out here from like 1 till 5 in the morning, that's only 4 hours out here compared to 24 hours out here or 15 hours out here. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself would take a huge load off my shoulders. So, I mean, it's fucking stressful. It's stressful not having a room every day, and even then getting a room is expensive, $70, $80 a night for a room times 7. Like, well, I mean, they don't really do it like that, but I'm just saying, $400, $500 a week, it's expensive. It's really expensive. But sometimes your body just needs it. So like, sometimes your body really does just need it. Just to, nobody should be out here every day like this. Nobody should. You know, nobody should be out here like that. I did it for years. I was able to pay bills and have a few days off a week. Somebody else had told me somebody else on here said that they were waitressing and that was their full-time job, not part-time. They were strictly doing waitressing full-time, and they took care of like their kids and everything, waitressing. So I know it can be good money. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't have any experience in it at all. I have no experience. I've never waitressed ever in my life. I'm not saying it's not hard. I don't know the first thing about waitressing. I don't. But obviously, like any job, they'll train you. Yeah, so I know that. But also what makes me a little bit nervous, I don't want to say nervous, is going from one job to another job and then really not sleeping. Like working, how do I say it? Working 8 till 4, right? And then you go waitress from 7 till midnight, okay? And now you're out from midnight till 6 in the morning. You're out here, you know what I'm saying? Not getting any sleep and then going to work full time again, and that's a strain on your body. That's how I'm looking at it. That's a strain on your body, no matter which way. What? Well, I know it's never gonna happen, but if I could get $50 more, I could get a room. I know that's never gonna happen, but people say put what the hell's the word? Put the speak into existence what you want to happen. So, I mean, I know that's a lot of money, but that would be amazing if I could get another 50. I know that's a lot. And get some genuine, this would be the first time I would get rest since I started. The last time I had a room was Sunday, the Sunday before I started. So a whole week. So this would be next Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday. So it would be a whole week. So that would, I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but hey, you never know. Just like the lottery. So then go away, Rita. What are you doing here? Now it's a year. First it's 2 years. Now it's a year. Like, so leave. If you don't like what I'm doing, leave. I don't get it. I just got finished saying that it's not easy for somebody like me with you don't have kids. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to save money when you're staying on the street. Like, that to me is common sense, but apparently people don't have common sense nowadays, because it's not that easy to save money. You still need to shower. You still need to rest. You still need to eat. All of that costs money. You still need to get to work. That costs money. You still need deodorant, feminine product, whatever you need, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of that costs money. So I don't have the luxury of cooking and then eating leftovers, or getting cold cuts and putting it in the refrigerator and how can't you save money? Because I'm homeless. That's common sense. Do you need Q-tips? Because I just said that. You try doing it. You come out here and you try doing it. You try doing it for 1 week, okay? on $319, because that's what I was making. So you try doing it and see if you can do that. Okay, you try doing it because you think it's that easy. You think it's that freaking easy. I am gonna save the bus fare. I need to get to work. That's without a doubt. I need to get to work. So if anybody can help get, no, $319 a week, not every 2 weeks. I was making $319 a week or $329 a week. That's what I was making part time. That literally got me 1 or 2 nights at a hotel, food, and got me to work every week. That's it. Then the money was gone. You can't save anything. So even if I got 1 night hotel, I'm still out here 6 nights out of the week. It's still not easy. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get paid. I would love to get a second job. And that's why I'm so for the rental, because that will give me cash every day and a way to get to work. And it's just, that's how I was making it before. I was doing my full-time job and then doing Uber and saving Uber and spending my full-time job, or saving full-time and spending Uber, or vice versa. But that's exactly how I was doing it, and that's how I got through. And I was doing fine like that, saving money until somebody backed into the car. Other than that, I was fine. I would have been fine. If that never happened with the car, I would have had a place already, because I had money saved. That money went to hotels after my car got hit, because I was in such a panic. I didn't have money. I didn't have enough money to get a car, so I didn't know where to go. So I was like, fuck it, I just got to go get a hotel room. And it's been uphill ever since. Literally, like, it's been an uphill battle ever since. But if that did not happen, I would never be in this situation. Just work bars. If I could work on a Friday and Saturday, like on days that I'm off, like I'm off Saturday and Sunday, I would work Friday night, Saturday and Sunday if I could. Like, absolutely I would. Even during the day, I would. Especially with football going on Sundays. I'm sure you got to be making decent money on a Sunday with football, especially with football going on, and that lasts from now till what, February? So you got to be making some sort of decent money. I would have no problem doing that. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, shit, bugs, fuck, whew, damn, fucking bugs. Ah! Oh, there's bugs. Hold on. Oh, God. Shit. Fucking bugs everywhere. If I could pay for the room just with tips, I mean, ideally, and then if I could save everything else, that's a way that I can get ahead. I'm not opposed to working a second job. I'm not. At all. I've said this time and time again. I would do anything. I really would. Wash dishes, babysit. Like, I would do absolutely anything. I really would. I'm not opposed. Some people are like, no, I don't want to do that. I have no problem doing the besides, like, 304 shit or anything like that. Like, I'm down for anything. I'm absolutely game for anything. I need the money. I would do absolutely anything to help get money. I really would. Oh, these fucking bugs. Hold on. And the last time I ate out here, there's these little ants. Not the big black ants. There's the little ants. And these little ants were all over the food, because I guess you don't even see them, but they crawl up on you. And then I would put the whatever it's called, like the little container that the food was in. I put that down. They got in there. I had a cup. They got in my cup. So, and they're all over this area. I don't know why, but they're those really small black ants. So between them and the red butt bugs, those, what are they called? Oh my God. I forgot the name of them because I call them red butt bugs. The ones that go on the trees. I'm not being picky, but yeah, bugs do get in your food out here. It's inevitable. You're outside eating, and they're ants. That's what they like. They like food. So they're going to come in your food. That's just what's going to happen. So the black ants are called crazy ants. What do you mean crazy ants? They're really small. I'm trying to see if I see any here. They're really small, and I see little ant hills. Like even walking up and down the street, you see little ant hills all over. They have no direction and they don't bite. No, I know they don't bite. They're just they get in your cup, they get in your food, they get fucking everywhere. They get on you, they get everywhere. Like it's disgusting. I can't with the little ant, like bugs and me don't mix. I don't like bugs at all, especially in my food, because that completely turned me off once I saw an ant crawling in there, because now I'm like, well, if I see one, how many more do I not see? Or maybe they're in the food that I don't see it, so I couldn't even eat it. I couldn't eat it. And it's like, no matter where you go out here, there's just, whether it's a fly or an ant or something like that. No, I didn't eat at Single Mama because I went into the store and I literally just had a breakdown, realizing that like I can't get this because I can't heat it up. Like and then eat it outside and have ants, so I'm gonna have to go somewhere and like sit and eat. Like that's the only option. At least that will get me off the street for a little bit, and that will give me a way to charge my phone. Because a lot of places don't let you just sit and not get anything. I think a diner is the only place that like allowed me to get a coffee. Even McDonald's tells you you get a 15-minute window, and you can't just sit there. It says no loitering, and it says anything past 15 minutes you have to leave, which is crazy to me that you could tell people that are eating. I don't know if it means that, but it was like you cannot be. There's signs in McDonald's that say you can't be here longer than 15 minutes. It's crazy to me. But I'm on 19%. Once I get on 15%, I'm going to take a walk and see where I can charge my phone and at least get off the street for a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. A pizza place or McDonald's, Wendy's, anything like that, just to get me off the street for a little bit. I don't care, even if it's an hour. Just that hour makes me feel like more of a human rather than just sitting around, walking around, doing nothing. It makes me feel more of a human. And that's what I'm saying. It's little things like that literally I took for granted that I don't have anymore. A place to live, a shower, a bed, all that stuff I took for granted. And I wish I didn't. I really fucking wish I didn't. And I know I may be repeating the same thing, but this is what replays in my head every single day. Like, I'm not saying people that have an apartment and people that have a car and have a job and have a roof over their head, I'm not saying it's any easier for them, because I know people that are working and have a house and a car and they're struggling. But at least they have a place to shower and a place to lay down and a way to heat up their food. Something like that is that, like, I can't even get something like that because there's no place to even heat it up. And there's no place to eat it. Like, you can eat it outside, but like I said, you got to be selective on where you eat it. And I've noticed that anywhere around this area, these little ants are everywhere. I don't know why, but they're everywhere around this area. Everywhere. So anything to make me feel, I don't know if it's the correct like pronunciation, but I feel so like inhumane. Like I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I feel like I don't feel like a human. I really don't. I don't feel like a human at all. I feel like I'm just kind of wasting away here. And it sucks that I just feel like I'm just wasting away. Like, and what you don't see is all the people that I go, places that I call. I can't call anybody now because most of the organizations are not open on Saturday and Sunday, but that's what y'all don't see, the organizations that I do call on a daily basis. And a lot of them, to show up is not that easy. That's exactly how I feel. My life is just passing me by. Like, literally, that's how I feel. My life is just passing me by. Like, everybody else is like, and that's what hurts when I go out and I see people just living their life, and I see people something like grocery shopping or going to the mall or going to the movies. It's like they're enjoying their life, and I feel like I'm just stagnant. I just feel fucking stagnant. I just said that and I just looked down and I just saw 2 little ants walking around here. I literally just said that. I know it's, trust me, I know it's tough for everybody. I know it is. I know it is. Like, trust me, I know. The amount of people that I see in welfare and the amount of people that I see like applying for welfare when I was there, and the lines that were there, like the amount of people that are trying to get food stamps, I know it's rough for everybody. I completely understand. Like I just said, there's even people that have a house and a car and they're still struggling. I get it. There's just people that are in a better position than I am. That's all it is. There's people in a better position than I am. And it sucks to see that. I feel like that's how I feel. Like my life is just passing me by. And that's literally how I feel. Like my life is just passing me by and I'm just missing out on shit. That's how I feel. I'm just missing out on shit because I can't get out of this situation. And I don't want to say can't, because they say don't put can't in your vocabulary, but it's how I feel. So I don't know how else to feel right now, but that I don't know how else to feel because I got a stain on my thing. I don't know how else to feel but that way, because that's the truth. It sucks when you see everybody living their life, and something as simple as going grocery shopping or going to, the one thing I used to love about fall was like those like oh my god, what are they called? Like the food truck things, or like the flea markets, something like that. Like that's the stuff that I would wait for fall. I can't do any of that because all of that takes money. That's a luxury. That's not something that I have right now. It's extra money to spend on something like that. Hold on, my nose is running, my eyes are watering. Yeah, fall festivals. I couldn't think of like the word. Where they have like the beer trucks and stuff like that, and they have like the apples and like the pickles and stuff like that. That's like stuff, that's what I always wait for fall. Fall is like my favorite season, and I feel like everything I want to do is just passing me by and I'm just stagnant, and it fucking sucks. It sucks being like this. It really, really, really does. And as of now, there's no way I can change it. Like right now at 5:17 on, hi Cheryl, 5:17 on Sunday, there's absolutely no way to change it. And it sucks to know that like, and I say that because someone once taught me, if you can't change it right now, don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it, but it's hard not to dwell on it. Time does go by so fast. Trust me, Lavender, time goes by so fast. No, I know, I said that before to you. I'm like, at least I'm happy to have breath in my lungs, and I don't have much, but, you know, I still have my clothes and stuff like that. I know a lot of people that don't have that and lost everything, so I'm blessed to have that, even though I don't have a lot. It is getting colder out. I don't have, like, you know, I gotta save money. I gotta get hoodies and stuff like that, because it is getting YouTube P-dubs, thank you. It is getting colder out, so I have to get like hoodies and stuff like that. All that costs money, so it's just not that easy. It's really not that easy. But I'm gonna go see where I can go eat and charge my phone. I'll be back on later. Ellie, I don't want to say, I just followed you back. I don't want to say anything on here. I'm going to see where I can go, at least charge my phone and get something to eat. Anybody that can, I know $50 is a lot, but anybody that can help, I'm trying to get a room if I can. If I can't, so be it. But I just want to throw it out there. Anybody that can help towards $50 to get a room would be greatly appreciated. If not, I will be back on later. I gotta charge my phone. I will, single mom. And God, you guys are gonna make me cry.